Hello and welcome to the Space Meatball Ramblecast Episode 4. Today we're talking about the top 10 best waffle irons for mom and how to keep your squirrels out of them. Here we go!
What's up, buttholes?
Hello!
We're back again, and for this entire podcast, you're probably going to hear the dog snoring through most of it.
Yeah, she looked really cute and we didn't want to make her leave, so we just let it slide.
It was better than last time. We locked her outside the bedroom door, and she barked the entire time, so we had to pause and...
start and stop and get in between the barkathon.
So that was fun. Anyway, we ate about a whole can of aerosol Easy Cheese a little bit ago. That was fun.
Yeah, that was our dinner before we started drinking these beers.
We had some crackers, too.
They were good crackers.
Which ones? The pita chips?
Well, they were both garlic flavored.
And I had some garlic Triscuits.
And then they were garlic pita chips. We're garliced out.
My farts are going to be amazing tonight.
You know, speaking of which, you brought home those flammable gas stickers. That's what's going to happen later, probably.
Flammable gas?
Out of your butt.
Well, my gas is flammable.
I mean, in so many words.
Anyway, what are we drinking right now?
Right now, we're drinking Four Hands Horchata, chocolate milk stout with vanilla and cinnamon. And neither of us have taken a sip yet, so cheers, honey.
Oh, yeah, cheers.
Meow.
No.
Ooh.
That's good.
It's cinnamony. It's smooth. It's lighter than I was expecting.
Not as sweet as I was expecting. I was hoping it wouldn't be too sweet, and I was...
like the Blue Moon Horchata, that's super sweet. It's like just straight sugar.
I don't like that.
Yeah. They don't like no sweet.
No. Only your sweets, honey.
And then before that we had, what is this? Winter Slayer. What's the brewery? Meow. Oh, Arcade Brewery. The same people who did Mega Milk.
Yeah, that was good. This one is a little too fruity for my taste.
It was just, it's not at all what I was expecting, but it was cool that it was wax sealed.
Yeah, I guess that's cool.
Speaking of which,
and the other one we drank before that, we've had a few. We've just been sharing a bomb, but it's just 2 beers each bombers. We're not going that crazy.
Yeah, we're just sharing bombers here. And then the first bomber we had was Pipeworks De Fuzz, which was a pale ale brewed with peaches. Got really high reviews, and it was actually probably my favorite thus far. But this, I mean, I haven't gotten far enough into this.
I didn't get many peach notes from that, but it was very delicious.
It was just like, it was a really nice combination of bitter and fruit without being too sweet. Bitter and fruit.
I don't know if you guys can hear the dog snoring, but she's...
Okay, ready? Wait. Shh.
Wait.
Oh, sure, now she
heard
does, and
she heard us talking.
Yeah, makes us look like dicks.
I think now she's probably awake. Now there's a whole little line of dead space right there.
Dead Space. That was a good game. That was a cool game to watch you play.
Dead Space? Yeah. Oh, I actually have only ever played Dead Space 2. Never played Dead Space 1. But Dead Space 2 is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever personally played it, but watching you play was just as entertaining, I think. It was cool. I liked a lot of the little, like, neon notes in your suit against all of the dark environments and stuff. That was cool.
I just like a good horror game. And like I said about horror games, we talked about Doom. I'm not going to talk about Doom anymore. God damn
this
it.
is like the third time.
Nope, not going to. I said Doom, doomity, doom.
Got it out of your system?
Doom.
Done.
Okay, I'm done.
Done? Okay.
Yep, that's it.
But, although, speaking of horror games, in that Game Informer that we got, that was, the cover was Alien. You just put
Alien
that,
Isolation?
Yeah, you just framed it.
Oh, guys, I have a whole xenomorph-themed bathroom now. Our upstairs bathroom. See, we've split up the bathrooms in our house because Bri likes to have her own separate bathroom to do her hair and her makeup. So we've dubbed the upstairs bathroom as my bathroom, and the downstairs bathroom is her bathroom. Now, her bathroom is very foofy with a lot of purples and little knickknacks and little incense sticks and other bullshit like that. Now, my bathroom, I have a nice, what was it? What's his name? Arthur Soydum. Soydum, print of a xenomorph. And if you don't know that name, he is the one that did the artwork for the Marvel vs. Zombies series. Specifically the covers, I believe. And he did a really nice print of a xenomorph.
It's just really nice black and
from
white.
Aliens. If you don't know what a xenomorph is, that's from the Aliens movies.
But it's really cool, just black and white print.
Yeah,
and we put in a big black frame.
And we have that, and then I took an old issue of Game Informer where they were. It was the horror issue with, the cover game was Alien Isolation, which also had a xenomorph, and I had that framed and also hung in the bathroom. So I'm all xenomorphed out in my bathroom. So every time I take a shit, I get to look at xenomorphs. So I can think of a life much better than that.
Well, I mean, when you're pooping and you're looking at aliens,
just need to get some snacks in there. I'll be all set.
Well, we got snacks in the bedroom. Just
no, but I need specific bathroom snacks.
Who eats when they're pooping?
Who doesn't?
That's gross. There's like poop particles in the air, so you're essentially...
There's poop particles in the air all the time.
No, but like even more when it's actually
there's
like
always
physically...
poop particles in the air.
If there's poo physically happening and you're eating simultaneously, you're probably eating more
What do you
poo.
think the shitters at work and stuff, you think those are airtight? You don't think those poop particles make it out of there?
No, but I'm just saying, like, if you're physically eating as you're pooping, you're probably ingesting more poo particles than on a normal
It's all going in the same place and coming out of the same... It's all in my body.
It's all in my body. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. What's a few,
I don't know why I went all Kenny Rogers on you.
A few extra poo particles.
Poo particles.
No big deal.
What if that was a form of...
it's a small price to pay
to
have some decent snacks while you're taking a shit.
I don't know. I wouldn't eat snacks while I'm pooping.
Well, you have to make up for the displacement of what's leaving you.
Like if you could see an x-ray, like it's exiting you as things are going in, it's just like one long train coming out of you.
You have to make up for the displacement of what's leaving your body, so you need an intake as well. I think that's how deep sea diving works.
No.
Yeah, pretty sure. It's science, guys.
Real life science. And well, we got like most of the shit that we put in our new, we just kind of redid our bathrooms and
went to Ikea.
We went to Ikea.
And we're still married.
Yeah.
Hey, how did that happen?
Yeah. And this isn't the first time. We've been to Ikea like a lot of times.
You know what the buffer is? You know what keeps you from killing each other at Ikea?
Meatballs.
The meatballs. It's a goddamn food court. You go there and, they say that sometimes the Ikea meatballs, they did a study a while back and they found like horse meat, a small percentage of horse meat. Some of them.
Less than...
Who cares?
Yeah,
who cares if it's horse meat? It could be much worse.
It could be worse.
I don't care if they found a little bit of human meat in there. It doesn't matter. They're delicious.
They are delicious, and you can buy frozen bags of them at checkout and take them home.
And what's that? The little berry sauce they put on the plate there?
Lingonberry.
Lingonberry. That's
Lingonberry.
Fantastic. It's so good.
That's a fun word.
With the mashed potatoes and the meatballs and the gravy, mix it all together.
Mix it all together, and what do you get?
A little Swedish meatball Thanksgiving is what you get.
Yep, lingonberry.
But it's a fun time. I like going there. Plus, despite what a lot of people say, yes, they sell a lot of particle board bullshit at IKEA that falls apart, and you can't really have it for much longer than maybe one residence.
You can hear snoring.
Oh, we can hear snoring again. Wait, listen. That's a dog snoring. Wait. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's a dog snoring. You're gonna hear that this whole time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Anyway, but IKEA does have some decent stuff. They have like different tiers.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want to pay, it's all reasonably priced, but they have different tiers of quality.
It is all reasonably priced, but like you get what you pay for. You pay for the.
Our coffee table there's no particle wood at all. It's like hard, heavy oak that we had to put together with big old bolts.
Yeah, and speaking of putting it together.
Plus it's Brianna proof. My wife Brianna. This Brianna.
Hello, that's me.
That's her. In case you didn't already know that, which I'm sure you did. Anyway, she has a tendency to she has destroyed at least several coffee tables.
Not several.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Sometimes people lose their footing. It's all right.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick
But
about it.
this one is you proof.
But speaking of putting IKEA stuff together, I mean,
I don't understand how dum-dums can't figure out the instructions.
Like, we've gotten so many things from there.
Compared to some of the crappy, like, particle board furniture we get at, like, Walmart or Meijer?
Yeah. Like, okay, obviously nobody can see our game room right now, but we're sitting on an Ikea futon that I put together myself before you even got home from work in like an hour. It's not rocket science. It's like, put this here, twist it. Okay, put this there, twist it. Okay.
Very easy step-by-step instructions.
It's not hard. So, I mean, yeah, it's got those like silly little cartoon guys, but you know, it's not really hard to actually...
Just makes it more fun.
Right, yeah. At least you have like a little fun something to look at while you're putting together a piece of furniture.
A little fun something to look at.
You're a little fun something to look at.
God damn it, I can't stop thinking of how awesome my bathroom is now.
Oh my god. Have you christened it with a poop yet?
No, but I did eat a giant deli sandwich today at work.
I'm sure you'll be christening it.
And I have had 3... soon to be 4 real decent sized pints here. So there's going to be...
I'm sure there'll be a christening in that bathroom's future.
A rumble in the Bronx, if you will.
Sure.
Yeah. Jackie Chan would be proud.
Oh, sure, yeah. Like,
I'm going to take a sip of my beer now.
Okay, have a sip of your beer.
Talk about something.
Well, speaking of Jackie Chan movies, did you ever see Drunken Master?
Yep.
I don't know that. Oh, Izzy's awake. She's sighing a lot. Okay, just moving over here. Oh. She's just groaning.
Grunty.
Old
pup. Anyway, about Drunken Master, what about Drunken Master?
I don't know. I watched it in high school, and I thought it was funny then.
He was certainly a master that was drunk.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you learned martial arts, that'd probably be your style, no?
Yeah. Fall down and break things until you don't want to fight me anymore?
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of
Just get him out of here.
the gist of it. But they make these little... Is that what I'm thinking of? No, maybe I'm thinking of Shaolin Soccer. I am thinking of Shaolin Soccer.
That was a good movie. I love that movie.
When he makes when the girl's making the little rice cakes and he keeps stealing them. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Those were cool. I always wanted to know how to make those. But they have like similar little like cute little rice things at the...
Were they like onigiri?
No, they were like more like mochis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
But they have cute...
They were Chinese, right?
I believe so.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But
I remember like that same guy, I forgot his name now. Somebody messaged us about it.
Yeah.
He did the movie Kung Fu Hustle, which was...
Also...
amazing.
Also a good movie.
Those movies are fantastic.
Yeah, those movies are awesome.
Yeah.
But speaking of cute treats, that bakery is...
Cute treats?
Cute treats.
Oh yeah, give a shout out to that bakery.
Yeah, to Lejeune in Schaumburg. It's the new Korean bakery right next to H Mart. It's like basically a little Korean strip mall.
Yep.
They've got like the beauty store, the bakery, the grocery store. But to Lejeune, the bakery, we just tried it randomly the other day. My God, is that place awesome! And
I've eaten several things from there, and I haven't gotten food poisoning or shit myself, so I'll give it a positive.
It's more than that, you dick.
No, it actually was really good. I had a savory brioche the other day. Corn and cheese. It was like
I thought there was egg in it too.
No, it was. I think the bread was just brushed. It was really light.
Yeah, that's
It was like mayonnaise, corn.
That's what it was, mayonnaise. That's what I was thinking of. Oh my God.
That and and I think some kind of cheese. It might have been mozzarella.
Cheese.
The taste, the filling reminded me of an elote, which is like the Mexican corn on the cob.
On the stick with the chile powder.
Or in a cup. Yeah, with the cotija cheese and the mayonnaise and the chile, but this one didn't have the chile. This one just had the mayonnaise and cheese, not cotija, but it just reminded me of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. But everything we've gotten from there, I've gotten a bunch of different cheesecakes now. I've gone there like multiple times.
Weird little hot dog pastries.
Yeah, it's like
Well, they're not hot dogs; they're sausages. They're like green sausages.
They're like sausages. It's like their version of a hot dog in a bun, but it's like wrapped in pastry instead. And I've gotten coffee there a couple of times now, just like waiting for you. And I got coffee there today with a friend, and just waiting for you to get off work because I didn't feel like staying at work. And we were just sitting, eating cheesecake, having coffee, talking, blah blah blah. They have a TV in the corner, where they have little commercials, for the bakery, and they are just a pleasure to watch. It's just like
just fantastic.
No, she got just a kick out of them, and it's like...
Well, what do you mean, like, in English, or?
Well, no, it's... Well, you can't really hear it, but you can see, like, it's... Obviously, he's speaking Korean, but at the bottom, it's like...
Subtitles?
Yeah, but have you taken the proper steps of the milk? This best milk will be your bread. Like, it's just... It was awesome.
I don't know, but everything I've had, the vegetable cheese breads that we got.
The ham cheese bread or whatever
ham cheese
we got?
breads. Yeah, it was called, ham cheese vegetable breads.
Yeah, those were great.
That's all the sign
They had
said.
them again today. They don't have the same thing every day.
No, they don't. Yeah.
But they had the croquettes today.
Well, they've had those every day. They just had different kinds.
Yeah, that's true. And it's different than
the potato one was good. It's like a sweet potato, not sweet potato. It's regular potato, but it's sweet.
Yeah.
And savory. It's fantastic.
But I guess like somebody, I'm friends with somebody on Facebook who used to.
We like this bakery.
We like it a lot.
Yeah.
But somebody on Facebook, I had checked in there a day or two ago, and somebody I'm friends with on Facebook had been in Korea a bunch of times, and they said that like in Seoul, Korea, that it's an epidemic, and they're like everywhere, like Starbucks is.
What ours?
This bakery, this brand of bakery, Lejeune, it's like a...
Kind of like the Sudadanya, the place at Mitsuwa. It's a Japanese...
franchise or whatever.
Franchise, yeah. It's like a protein bowl. They call it Sudadan, but it's more widely known as just a protein bowl. Mostly just meat, vegetables, most of the time pork belly, vegetables, a little bit of nori over rice, with a spring egg on top. But anyway, back to what I was saying, they have like so many locations in Japan, and they finally just opened one out here in the States.
Right.
At Mitsuwa.
I don't know if this is the first to Lejeune in the States, but it might be. I don't know. But it's really cool because every time I check in there, they like it or comment back. So
it's the first bakery that I've actually in / coffee shop / smoothie shop that I've felt comfortable walking into and didn't feel like a yuppie asshole.
Yeah.
Well, they actually have things like there's a sausage wrapped in some fancy pastry thing with some cheese and some...
Oh my gosh, their Croque Monsieur looked so good.
I don't know what that is.
So it's like big, huge pieces of soft toast with like ham and cheese in the middle. Then they dip
I like where you're going with that.
They dip the whole thing in egg.
Okay.
And then they
Sounds
fry...
like Monte Cristo.
Basically, kind of.
Yeah.
And then they fry it, and then they put cheese on it, and it's basically the same thing, except it's
more
not...
cheese?
Yeah, on the outside. But it's
Where
not...
was that when I was there?
I don't know, I just saw it today. The bread was seriously, like, this big, the toast piece.
That sounds so bonerific, man.
Bonerific. But how, you know how Monte Cristos are kind of sweet?
Well, yeah, they give you some kind of jam or something with them.
Right, Croque Monsieur I don't think is served that way. Or at least this was their Croque Monsieur. I don't know exactly what the...
So what's the difference between that and a Monte Cristo? Nothing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Monte Cristos are just... Are they dipped in egg too?
Yeah, the deep fried egg batter, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know then. I don't know what the difference is personally. I'll have to look it up at some point and see where the differences lie. You know.
Look that shit up, baby.
I mean, either way, I'll eat.
Look that shit up.
I'll eat either of them. Wait. Ooh.
Right, I'm gonna finish this. What?
You finish it. We got more stuff coming in the mail.
Oh yeah, I ordered some amiibos.
Meatball.
Yeah, we like to collect amiibos.
Collect.
That's slang for collect.
Man, I like to collect amiibos.
Yeah, that's when you're too lazy to pronounce the whole word, so you just,
Yeah,
slang.
Fuck teas, man. Fuck teas.
Yeah, what extra consonants? Who needs those, man?
Consonants.
Don't they charge you for those in Jeopardy?
No, they charge you for vowels in Jeopardy. You have to. I'd like to buy a vowel.
Well, this is my version then.
My version.
Well, that beer's done.
Well, not me. Hey.
We went, since the last podcast, we went and saw Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let us give you a spoiler-free review. It was really good. Go see it. All right, that's the end of that review.
Woo!
What else can we talk about? Seriously, that's about all I can say.
I mean,
without giving anything away, it's really good.
It's just really good. Go see it. Do not bring your kids.
No, don't bring your kids.
It is not for kids.
No.
It has an R rating for a reason.
Yes, strong R.
Strong R. Hard R. R.
Yes.
But otherwise, Go see it. Can't say enough good about it. It was done very well.
All of you know this by now.
I'm
it's
sure.
all over
It's everywhere.
Go see
we
the
just
damn
wanted
thing.
to say it.
If you haven't seen it yet, you're dumb.
Well,
You're
fucking go do
dumb.
it. You're dumb.
No, this is actually one of the few movies. I don't buy movies anymore, as I think I've said before. But this, aside from my very small collection, our very small collection of
Blu-ray
DVDs and Blu-rays, this will be a movie that I do buy on Blu-ray when it comes out.
No, I agree.
Definitely.
Why not? We're at the point now where the only DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever we own are just stuff that we really, really want. Otherwise,
Tippy top favorites.
Tippity tip tip. That we actually care about.
Tippy top.
Oh, I can't believe today. Okay, so yesterday was supposed to be this huge winter storm, and it was like just fluffs of snow.
Well, a lot of other people got hit pretty hard.
Where?
We got narrowly missed, but there was a lot of other people, stop-offs and people we were talking to at my job that other people...
but here in Illinois?
Yes, not in Illinois, no, in other parts of the state.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. We were expected to get
No, we didn't coat. It's already gone.
Yeah, it already...
never stuck.
It flew away.
Yeah.
And, on Friday or Saturday...
Just like most of my learnings, it never stuck.
That was just... but that's what them's the weather's for you.
Why do we keep randomly talking in southern accents today?
I don't know. You started it and I followed suit, man.
It's like a random thing to keep doing.
Here, have a thread. That fell
Brianna's pulling apart her shitty tights.
It's not tights, it's leggings, and they ripped. And
okay, what's the difference between leggings and tights? This will be this will be the name of the podcast. What's the difference between leggings and tights?
Okay, tights are things that go all the way down around your feet.
Yes.
It's like socks all the way up into your waist.
But leggings are not?
No, leggings stop at your ankle like this, and you can wear them as pants, where tights you cannot. Tights are very sheer, and you have to wear a skirt or a dress or shorts or something over them because...
I think some people missed the memo on that.
Probably.
So what is... I almost said disco pants. Are yoga pants, is that covered under that umbrella of one of those two? Or are they their own entity?
I pretty much think they're their own entity. Some of yoga pants can be...
So which one of these things qualify as pants that you can wear without a skirt?
Leggings.
Okay.
And yoga pants. But sometimes yoga pants...
you're supposed to wear without a...
some of them you can, but some
outside
people...
of the gym, outside of yoga?
Well, a lot of people do. Sometimes they're probably
now.
too thin or too tight, and people are wearing them incorrectly.
And I will say those flesh-colored ones are goddamn creepy.
Oh, they're wrong.
Well, just any picture, anything you've seen, mostly off the people on Walmart websites.
Yeah.
It just looks like somebody naked from the waist down.
Oh, yeah, completely. Why is that even a thing?
And it's like a double, triple take that you have to are they wearing something?
Yeah, no, they're gross. The tights on... Well, I guess the people are probably gross
just
too.
the flesh color. Well, yeah.
Well, see, look mine. They look like jeans. You know?
So, leggings aren't tights, but leggings are tight.
Right.
Tights aren't leggings, but they cover your legs.
Right.
Who came up with what?
I don't know. It's just this whole weird system of girl shit that goes around your bottom half.
Why don't you all just call them pants?
Well, because they're not.
They're pants?
Tights are not pants.
So what are pants?
Pants.
What qualifies as pants?
Jeans.
No, jeans are jeans. What are pants?
Pants.
No, you can't define a word by the same word.
Well, leggings, I guess, could quantify as pants if they are worn in the correct fashion. These can qualify as pants.
Well, yeah. Well, what's wearing pants incorrectly?
On your head.
Okay.
No, but people who wear them so tight that they're see-through, that doesn't qualify as
but
pants
they're still
anymore.
Pants? Why? I don't think there's any rule in pants that say how thin or tight something has to be. Pants are pants.
Pants are pants.
So,
# pants are pants.
yeah, we're gonna start. That's gonna trend.
Oh,
Pants are
yeah.
pants.
Pants are pants.
Just like, well, it all falls under the pants. Like, what?
What?
What are you doing?
Just hold on a second.
Okay.
I pressed the wrong button.
We were talking about pants. I don't remember where we were, but we were talking about pants.
And I was trying to press pause to go pee, and I pressed the wrong button in the audio system. But we figured it out, and so me pressing the wrong button made us learn something. So, hey, I did us a good thing, actually.
She did us a good thing, actually. Can you pour me this beer, honey?
Yeah. What is this one now?
This is, we've had this before. This is Dragon's Milk.
Bourbon Barrel Stout by New Holland.
Yep.
Oh, look at the dog. She's dreaming.
Dog's dreaming.
Speaking... we were talking about the bakery also. I was trying to get to the point where we finally fucking got our Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And how crazy it is that everybody fiends for them every year because they only come at a certain time of year. But we finally got them, and they're so fucking tiny.
No, I think the Thin Mints are about the same size they've ever been.
Okay, well, all the other ones are the Samoas are way smaller.
Maybe your hands are just getting bigger.
Well, no, maybe, okay, but still. No, because then we got the Chips Ahoy from the store the other day, and those were way smaller.
Those have definitely shrunk.
They're tiny.
Yeah.
Why is everything getting smaller, or am I just getting that much older?
Well, there's certain portion sizes at a lot of fast food restaurants that have definitely shrunk down. McDonald's and places like that.
Well, yeah.
Which we try not to go to, ever.
Where were we at recently?
God damn it, I need me a fillet of fish sometimes.
Every now and again. There we did it. We did it the fucking Southern thing again. Why?
I don't know.
Oops, sorry, I read all the paper. There was somewhere else we were eating recently where everything got smaller. Oh, Arbys.
That was just sad.
That was sad. I felt bad.
I know a lot of people have a lot of hatred for Arbys, but I've always kind of loved it. But
me too. I always liked it.
For the bad rap that Arbys has, at least for a lot of people, you'd think they would lower their prices. They've gotten exponentially more expensive.
Crazy expensive. Back in the day, they had 5 for $5 beef and cheddar.
Then it was 4 for $5.
Then it was 4 for $5. Then it was 2 for $5.
Now it's 1 for $5.
It's 1 for $4.99 now.
It's
what?
Terrible.
Oh, that's not even a deal. That's a what? It's just.
I mean, it was still delicious, but.
I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I still enjoy a beef and cheddar, but
it was a tablespoon of beef on mine.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna pay that amount, I might as well just go to fucking Porcellos and get a beef and cheddar croissant for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, Porcellos never disappoints.
No, never. I don't think I've ever once been disappointed by Porcellos.
No.
Aside from going there during high volume dinner time and waiting.
Yeah.
But that's nobody's fault except for them being
one
busy.
thing that restaurant has going for it. Yes, there are many better hot dog and beef establishments around the city. But for a chain, that's one thing you could say about them. They're always consistent.
Always consistent.
And always consistently good.
Yeah. And, even if they have crazy...
I don't care what anybody says, their chili cheese dog is the best chili cheese dog I've ever had, pretty much from anywhere.
I like their chili cheese dogs.
Oh, man.
What's your usual menu?
My Dan special.
The Dan special.
Is a jumbo Chicago style.
Uh-huh.
With everything, obviously.
Obviously.
And a jumbo chili cheese dog with extra onions.
Extra onions.
And a root beer. And a root beer and a cheese fry.
Yeah.
That's my special. That's what I get. And in fact, I've used that as my special to kind of gauge other hot dog places. Because almost anybody, if they have the right ingredients, can do a Chicago-style hot dog.
Yeah.
A lot of places fail miserably.
Oh, actually. Yeah.
But if you have the right ingredients and you know what you're doing, you have that poppy seed bun. It has to be a steamed poppy seed bun. As soon as I see a bun without poppy seeds,
you're out.
That's a point. That's a point off. That's a point off right there.
Do you have a point system?
Well, I just have points for not having the 7 main ingredients and not having the right vessel for the dog, not having the right kind of dog. And then, but more so, I judge places on their the chili dog.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places just have some shit that tastes like
straight out of a can.
Straight out of a can or ketchup based. It could be terrible some places, but Porcellos has a nice
consistent chili.
Their chili's good. Chili sauce. I don't know if their chili on the dog is different from what they put in the bowl.
The chili in the bowl.
But it's good.
I don't know. Either way, it's good. Makes for some great farts. Any chili.
Great farts, but I mean, man, every time I leave Porcellos, I'm always very satisfied.
Me too. But I think, I don't know if it was recently, but we had something that made you very, very gassy, and you were farting in your sleep.
Well, that's like everything.
Well, yeah, but like this was like one of the few times you actually woke up from your own fart. And you like it was loud. I was already you usually fall asleep faster than I do. It takes me a lot longer to fall asleep than you do. So I'm usually up or half asleep laying in bed while you're like zonked out within 10 minutes. And then you start farting.
I still smell the onions and the Italian dressing from that Italian sub I had earlier.
That's cool.
Sorry, I just noticed that. I went to pick my nose and I noticed, that smells good.
And then but you farted, and you were it was loud enough where it woke you.
You farted.
You farted. I don't know why are we doing accents today, but then you woke up half asleep. You must have been in a light enough sleep where you could hear your own fart, and it woke you up just enough where you woke up and you're like, and then you went back to sleep. And I was like, seriously? You just woke up, you lifted your head just barely off the pillow, and you're like, and then you went back to sleep because your fart was just it was one of those. It was one of those.
Man, you know what? I worry about a person that doesn't find farts funny.
Seriously,
the most straight-faced, serious person in the world. If you don't find farts funny, there's something wrong with you.
Seriously,
it's time to
throw in the towel.
Throw in the towel. Just you need to.
Then you don't have any.
Bow out of this thing we call life.
I mean, how do you I don't care if you're 40, if you're 20, if you're 5. Farts are fucking funny,
I think
man.
even when I'm losing it and I'm in my 80s, well, who knows when I'm going to get to there, but when I'm old and decrepit, older and more decrepit than I am now, and if it gets to the point where I don't find farts funny anymore,
that's just offensive.
I'm looking into assisted suicide.
Well, no.
You don't find farts funny anymore, then what's the point?
that's man, how that should be a slogan for something.
It is a slogan for my life.
If you don't find farts funny anymore.
Was that your best Obama impression?
No, that wasn't. That was not anybody's impression. That was just a.
I'm sure even Obama finds farts funny.
I'm sure he does. Who doesn't find farts funny? Especially when they're those squeaky wooden chair farts. The ones
those are the best.
That sneak up your crack and they make the best. The one that I just made the noise of. That's my hidden talent.
I even imagine that hairpiece almighty, Mr. Donald Trump himself, I even think he finds his own farts funny. I imagine his farts are terrible, too. He has to have some wicked farts. Look at that man.
Oh, yeah.
You know that he has some terrible farts.
They probably smell like rotten cheddar cheese and, castor oil.
You know what? Donald Trump, I would imagine he is one of those guys that orders a cheeseburger plain with ketchup and cheese only.
Oh, yeah, he seems like that guy.
Yeah, like hot dogs, ketchup only.
Or he'll go to a restaurant where whatever he wants is not on the menu and still demand it.
He'll order the top of the line, the best, most expensive cut of steak and put ketchup on it. I could see that. I did for some reason. It just he just seems like that kind of guy.
Well, yeah, because he's I don't care. I don't care about the money. And whatever. Anyhow, the bottom line is that farts are funny.
They are indeed.
Wooden chair farts are the best. They are. The sneakers, the cheekers. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, and now back to the spoiler-free Deadpool review. It's still awesome. Go see it. All right. Next topic.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Are you
man.
farting? Or speaking of farts,
I tried to fart and it was a little tiny quiet one. I think I had an audible fart in the last podcast, but
you might have.
I'm sitting pretty comfortably. My cheeks are kind of spread a little wide right now, so it's not really getting any reverberation. Is that the word?
Reverberation? Yeah.
Reverberation?
Cheeks. Yeah, no, the best ones are like... That's probably why people get so embarrassed in high school when you fart in those hard plastic school chairs. Because it just, like, sneaks right up your butt crack and, like, boop.
Yeah.
It just, like, sneaks right out. And the air has nowhere to escape but, like, just, like, pew, right out your ass.
Majority of this podcast has been about farts. Not really a problem.
No, I mean, I'm not ashamed. Are you? Well, he's drinking a beer, so he can't answer, so I'm going to say no.
You know I'm not ashamed of my
Your brand?
my brand.
I like how you made the wafting motion as you said that. Although I like... Okay, alright, we need to stop talking about farts.
Yeah.
Farts. Even the word itself is funny. Farts.
Fart. Sounds like a sounds like it'd be like a Scottish word or something.
Farts. Oh man, look at my wee farts.
Look it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess then that would be a Chatterton, wouldn't it? If you had to look at it. Have something to see. Except, so, like, oh my gosh, do you remember that Ren and Stimpy episode when he had the ghost fart that followed him around?
Oh man, I miss Ren and Stimpy.
But he had that fart that followed him around, and he was so sad when it finally. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I remember a lot of fart themed Ren and Stimpy episodes.
Well, then I guess we should just like.
That show was always pretty gosh darn grotesque for being supposedly a kid's show, which
yeah.
It never was.
It never was not meant for. Yeah.
You say never was not meant?
So
it was meant for kids?
No, you know what I was
That was
trying
a double
to say.
negative.
You're a double negative, sir.
No.
Yeah. How do you like them Snapples?
Schnapples.
Snapple. Do you like Snapple?
I don't remember the last time I had Snapple. Does Snapple still exist?
Yeah. They have all kinds of crazy flavors. I think they're probably dying out a little bit, but they still have, like, big old, like, 24 packs and stuff. You can get it in bottles at the store. Do you like them? Or do you not remember what the flavors... the only one I think I ever really liked was the peach tea.
I remember having one of those. I think you got me one and gave me one or let me have some of yours, and I was not impressed.
As I get older, and I had one recently, it just tastes very artificial.
Yeah.
Versus...
They used to pass that off as being a relatively healthy beverage.
Yeah. Did you hear that? What was that?
That was some random hoodlums outside playing with garbage cans.
Probably stealing somebody's garbage cans.
Yeah.
Like ours got stolen.
Yeah, they gave us new ones real fast, though.
I know. But what if it happens again? Then they're going to think, like, we just, like, throw away our garbage cans.
Or maybe we're building some kind of...
base out of garbage cans?
Or some garbage can empire where we're selling black market garbage cans to, like, people that can't afford their own garbage... Well, if they can afford them. We're just selling garbage cans.
For $5 a pop?
Yeah.
No. No, that's dumb.
Groot is going to provide us with unending garbage cans. We're just going to resell them.
Like Groot? Yeah. Like...
That's the name of our waste management company.
I know, but
Groot.
like...
I am Groot.
So he's like this fucking warlord of garbage cans?
A warlord of garbage cans.
Well, you know what I was trying to say. Like, this empire of garbage cans just... You know, and he just slaps his name all over him because his name is Groot, obviously. What's his armpit about?
Don't stick your fingers in there.
Well, you know, people tell me that all the time, but I still do it.
Ew.
I'm kidding. Oh, man.
I haven't had lasagna in a long time.
Man, I've been looking at...
I don't know why I just randomly thought about lasagna.
After we said armpits.
You talk about farts and armpits and garbage cans, and I just randomly thought about lasagna.
Because you're gross.
No, I just miss lasagna. We haven't made a good batch in a long time.
I miss lasagna. He was my good friend.
No, lasagna, man. I mean, that's the one thing that me and Garfield ever had in common. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Garfield, but I could get down with naps, hating Mondays, and lasagna. Like, that was a kindred spirit right there. But the rest of the shit was boring as shit. I didn't like the way he kicked the shit out of Odie.
Me neither.
I like that dog.
I liked Odie too. Wow, wow, wow.
I don't think he made any noise.
No, he didn't. I just made a noise.
Well, maybe there was a cartoon, I think, where he did make noise, but
I don't know. I just made a noise.
I just read the comic strips.
The noise I made, I think, sounded like Blue from Blue's Clues.
Yeah. Didn't that the original guy from that like die or like?
I think he like either
turned into
overdosed
some crazy.
or killed himself,
or was that some urban legend?
I don't know if it's true or not. Honestly, I mean, I heard a bunch of things about it, but
I could see doing a show like Blue's Clues for enough time where it just drives you
bonkers,
shit.
Yeah,
and you kind of have to lash out, just kind of like the Olsen twins after doing Full House and all their little Olsen twin videos. They turn into
fucking wackos,
whatever the fuck they are.
Whatever they are, and now they're releasing what's it called, Fuller House. Yeah, it's like some.
I think they already did. Isn't it on Netflix or something?
I don't know what it is. I mean, I never really looked into it.
I was never really a fan of the original. I mean, it was a thing that was there.
I just know that my mom...
I know a lot of people are very excited for it. It's nostalgic for them, but even...
I don't know. I just never watched it if it was on.
Most of the people that I hear being excited about it, I'm older than them, and I remember it being on, and I don't remember being...
particularly enjoyed about?
I remember when it was on, I would maybe watch it if I was too lazy to turn the TV off. TV.
What again? That's like number 4. You know, there's another show from back then that I remember. Like, I didn't put it on, but it was like my mom's fucking favorite show for whatever reason.
What's that?
The Nanny.
Never cared for that either. I don't know. I like Cheers.
Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
Do you? That was a fun show.
That was wasn't that, what the fuck is his name? Kelsey Grammer was on that before.
Yes, he played the same character. He was Frasier.
Yeah, Frasier. Before he got his own spin-off show.
That was a spin-off.
Right. I did like Frasier a lot.
That was a fun show. Yeah, that was good.
No, don't say that, because I used to put it on all the time and you're like, this is boring.
No, Frasier was good. I didn't like it as much as I liked Cheers. But I'm saying for a show of that time, it was decent.
Yeah. Did you ever like Roseanne?
I was never... See, so many people that I know loved Roseanne, and I was never a big fan.
My mom liked Roseanne a lot.
You know, let me say this. I liked... I like Dan.
John Goodman?
Yeah. That's his name, right? That was his character's name,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Dan.
Yeah, I liked him. I just always hated Roseanne Barr. I've never liked her. There's nothing that... I don't think she has any redeeming qualities. I just never cared for her as a character, and from what I've seen of her as a human being, I don't care for that either.
Yeah. Ow, shit.
Just, So there were aspects of the show that I did like.
Right.
And then there was some that I didn't.
Did not so much.
But I didn't spend a lot of time watching it one way or another. So I would never claim to be a aficionado of Roseanne.
Now, however, speaking of similar sitcoms of that same time, because that was set in Illinois. I know, here comes the cat to steal my cup of water and sniff beer bottles.
You're saying sitcom what?
A similar sitcom of the early 90s, set in Illinois, like suburbanite Illinois. Married with Children.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
Look, his whole head is in the cup.
Yeah. Well, he's thirsty.
Well, sorry. The cat's whole entire head is in my water cup.
Yeah.
Married with Children.
It was funny, and I mean it was definitely. It doesn't hold up for me as much as well.
Right.
When I go back and watch it now, it's just like, wow.
I mean, most of those things, you know, they were like hilarious to me back then. When I go back and watch them now, not so much.
Now, see, when I watch an old show like Taxi with Andy Kaufman and like Danny DeVito, like that still holds up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just, I don't know. I think
maybe something about early '80s shows. I don't know. They're very much a product of their time.
Yeah, and I think maybe there was too much of a resurgence of the same formula in the early 90s.
I still could. And honestly, I wouldn't mind getting back into watching old episodes of Cheers. I think it might be on Netflix or one of the other streaming things that we have, and that was always a fun show. I did like almost every character in that show, Except for what's her name that eats babies? What's her name?
Rhea Perlman? No.
Who? No, what's her name? The secondary, the brunette, the love interest that did all the diet commercials.
I don't,
What's her name?
I don't know.
She had Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley. Yeah. The one that eats babies?
Yeah, she looks like a person that would eat babies.
Why would you say that and expect me to know who the hell you're talking about?
Because who wouldn't know that by that description?
You should have said, "Look who's talking."
Why was she in that?
Yeah. She was her and John Travolta. Look who's talking, look who's talking to. Both those, yeah, that was Kirstie Alley.
Oh. Yeah, she was the only one I didn't like in that show.
Speaking of, my mom was just like fucking head over heels for John Travolta for as long as I can remember.
A lot of women's were back in the day. He was a good looking.
Did you just say women's?
Women's. He was a good looking man.
Yeah, I mean.
Not so much these days, but I mean, he was back then.
Especially when he took his face off.
No, that was much later. That was after, like, Quentin Tarantino saved his career.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help but do it.
I know.
Yeah, you know? You know? Although I love the Confused Travolta subreddit. So good. All the GIFs and everything. Yes, I say GIF.
Well, the creator of the file type calls it GIF, so...
Well, then...
You're not necessarily wrong. I say GIF, too. I go back and forth.
I've never once said...
Caribbean, GIF, GIF, whatever.
Potato, avocado, avocado.
If I ever meet somebody that says potato, I'm going to punch them dead in the mouth.
Right in the mouth?
Yes.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Or tomato.
Would you like a tomato?
Well, in that case.
Okay, see?
Do you think they actually say tomato?
Well, they say all sorts of things that are different. Like, we say, like, what I think is... We say, what is it, zucchini, and they say courgette?
I do like that in the UK, they call arugula rocket.
Yeah, that is cool.
That is, I prefer that. I would much prefer to call arugula rocket.
Speaking of which, I've been watching a lot
any day.
Speaking of which, we got cable. We finally buckled and got cable.
I think we talked about that last time.
But, so...
I think we talked about we were going to get cable last time.
Now we have it.
Now we have cable.
And I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares.
I watched like 3 shows.
Just like when you're... Like, this is the crap I watch when you're not around. I watch Kitchen Nightmares just a ton.
Okay, don't plug Kitchen Nightmares.
I'm not plugging it. I'm just saying I just watch it. Like Gordon Ramsay needs any more plugs. He's doing pretty fine.
I like the very early old episodes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I watch. I'm watching it on BBC.
When it was actually Ernest, and not when we didn't have a character to uphold.
No, it's like
now you can tell the newer ones. Like he has to like maintain his character.
Right. No, the ones I'm watching are like you can tell like they're old, and I'm watching it on BBC in the morning. They're on in the morning from like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then Doctor Who reruns come on.
Like the old BBC episodes where they didn't bleep out the word fuck.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm watching. But I'm watching it on BBC America, so they do bleep out the curses. But
They do on BBC America?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that there are old episodes we used to watch on BBC America where they didn't bleep it out.
Well, they do now.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's what I've been watching.
Well, yeah, Doctor Who exploded on there, so now they gotta...
Yeah, so it's like in the morning when I wake up after you leave, it's like 7:30 to 9 I watch Kitchen Nightmares. Nartmars. And then at 9 o'clock Doctor Who reruns come on, and then I'm just like golden. I don't know, I mean, what else do I gotta do? Like on the days that I work late, that's basically my morning while I'm eating and watching, TV and cleaning the house.
Holy crap, Isola, guys. We're already at like 48 minutes, so I think
my goodness.
We're gonna sign off.
Sayonara.
So Bri and I have to finish maybe a couple more beers, and then
we'll let you know how it goes.
Because we have to both work tomorrow.
We both have work tomorrow. And
we have beers to drink and cheese to eat and
farts to smell.
Farts to smell.
And make together.
I'm gonna go over here.
Why you going? Oh yeah, you need to.
Oh, because I need to.
Okay.
Go over here and do a thing and.
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, say bye, Bri.
Bye, Bri.